in the dirt where the serpents creep. Whispers in the night make a savage weep. Chop voices echo, the ghosts don't sleep. Thunder in my chest, 808's too deep. Distorted bells like a death toll clang. Shadows on the wall where the reaper hang. Rise and scream like the siren sang. Chains on my brain hit a mental bang. Funk in my veins, let the cowbells hit. Baseline rumble make the soul commit. Shadow circuit spinning, can't escape this pit. Down in the abyss where the dark God sit. It's a sin. Drumline war zone, every hit will bend. Voices so low, can't tell folk a friend. Nightmare groove on this track we end.
Take you up in, bitch. Take you up in, bitch. Cruising streets where shadows creep. Midnight roars, no time for sleep. Engines hum like beasts unleashed. Ain't no peace, the thrills increase. Darkness drips, the lights are low. Echoes bounce where phantoms go. Ghostly whispers ride the wind. Steel and smoke where we begin. Shadow ride, baseline heavy, feel the tide. Cowbells hit distorted pride. Shadow ride, shadows in the mist. Knuckles hit the pavement, city clench fists. Sirens wail that symphony of sin. Devil in the rear view trying to pull me in. Jungle breeze smoke, venom in the air. Grindstone teeth, heavy hearts don't care. Stacks on the table, blood on the floor. Echoes through the alleys, hunger nothing more. Concrete jungle, it roars and it bites. Shadows in the moonlight, chasing street lights. Run till you drop or get lost in the fight. Concrete jungle, it roars and ignites. Hood ghost whisper, secrets in the cracks. Life move faster, rumble to relax. Cowbell claps, distorted like the past. Theories him rising, shadows never last. Bass kicks thunder, heartbeat in the block. Clock can't spin in no time for won't subside. Shadow ride, 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 shadow ride.